Hey everybody, welcome to my laboratory. Okay, today I want to talk to you a little bit about sound. There's been some confusion about how sound gets into the ATEM device that you have. And there's two different ways. And I want to show you, either way you can do it, depends on which one you choose. So first I'm going to show you here, I'm going to go into, and this is important, I'm going to go into I'm going to use YouTube as a sound input right now. If you look at here, let me come back over here. Now, on your computer, and I have a laptop, but on your computer, you'll come down to where the little speaker is. A little hard to see this little icon. You click on that, and then this comes up. Now, this is your computer sound. So if you go over to this little icon here and click on it, it says sound output. So you're going to look at, well, where's the sound, where's the output of this computer? And if it's a desktop or a laptop. Right now I have it set to headphones. So now that means that I have my sound from the laptop coming over here into my mixer and then going out to the main, which is mic 1, right? Okay, so that's one way to do it. So I'm going to play that now. Let's play that. And here are some other things I want you to see. Okay. So what I want you to see here is look at this. Make sure the sound is up if you're playing a video. Make sure it's up here, of course. And then we're going to look over here again. We're going to click on that. Click on here. And you can see there's another way that it could come in, and it's called Blackmagic Design HDMI. So now, let's show you here. Now the sound is coming out of the HDMI cable into the switch here. And there's a couple things I want to show you about that. I'm going to click on it here. Let's go back. And over here, which says HDMI, I'm going to click on it. Now, that sound is not going out through the headphones or my mixer, but it's going out to the HDMI cable. You say, well, I don't hear it. No, you don't, because, let me switch over to duct number 4, because now this device happens to be number 5 on the switch here. So here is the audio portion for that input. It's a little hard to see here, but right now it says off and on and AFV. AFV stands for audio follows video. What that means is if I click that and then I switch to 5, now you can hear it. Now the audio followed the video. Now that it's on program out, we hear the video. So when I switch off of it, now the audio goes away and stays with the input. You could also just hit the on button. Now the sound's coming through the HDMI cable, but it's not necessarily on. So this is good for if you're going to play music under. So for some people, they're okay with that, but quite honestly, for a lot of people, it's confusing. So if you're not sure, what I recommend is you do headphones. And let me show you this again here. Okay, so right now you can see I've got my laptop or your desktop plugged in to the headphones. I've got it on over here. Here's where it's coming in here, and it's coming in here, right? So now it's going out through the main, okay? So that's one way to do it. Now let's go back to the setup here on your computer. So instead of Blackmagic Design HDMI, I'm going to click the headphones. Now it's going through the headphones, and go back here. Let's go back to 8. I'll show you that again. So now it's coming through here. And here's where I can adjust it. And now it's going out to the main.
Monday.com, the opposite of any work platform we tried in the past. We tried other work management platforms, not naming it.
Skip that. Okay, so go back here. Now the sound's coming through there. So in most cases, that's probably the way to do it. Yeah, you're probably used to it anyhow, from whatever we replaced to. If you had your other mixer, you probably had your computer sound in there. So I think for now I would just recommend that you do it that way. But I just wanted you to see there are two ways. Here's the other thing. Make sure that you're on down here, because if you don't hear the sound, click here again. Oh, let me go back. So make sure if you don't hear the sound, you're going to click down here, and you're going to click here, and make sure it's selected. So in a few cases, not that often, I've seen it where the computer turned off and then it reverted back to the HDMI cable. So be careful about that. I reset this, reset it, turned it back on again, and it just remembered headphones because that's the way I had it. So those are the two things that you got to look for. And that way you don't have to panic at 5 minutes to 8 when you're ready to do your show and there's no sound. So be aware of that. And I probably suggest you just go with the headphones. All right, that's it. You can do it. And again, just let me know if you have any problems. I'll come out and help you. All right, thanks.